Kyushu is almost all in the hands of the Shimazu clan. So if the Shimazu are destroyed, then Kyushu will be subdued. That man there is Yoshihiro, the clan's second son. He and his men are very brave, and known as the Shimazu Devils.
Satisfaction comes first. Not bad, young one. A woman?
Not any woman. A Tachibana. Ginshio Tachibana.
Kyushu will be ours!
Yoshihiro Shimazu was the second son of the powerful Shimazu clan on the island of Kyushu. The Shimazu had come to this land long ago and were both feared and respected by many. The Shimazu had conquered the majority of Kyushu, mostly through their skill at luring their enemies into unexpected ambushes. Their closest rival, the Tachibana, were now almost completely destroyed. It was at this time that Hideyoshi Toyotomi came to Kyushu in his attempt to unify Japan. He allied himself with the head of the Tachibana, the lady warrior Ginshio, and prepared to take on the Shimazu.
You want me to give in? We can at least fight first, right?
Chapter 1. Conquest for Kyushu.
One gamble after another. That's life.
I got big dreams. I'm not giving in till all of Japan is mine. If these Shimazu have a problem with that, they're welcome to a clobbering.
We're defending our home here, men. Drive the enemy out, whatever it takes. First, we'll seize control of Tsuruga Castle. The only way to defeat the men in Tsuruga Castle is to lure them out. Then we'll rush them from all sides. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Such amazing skill!
Foolish to think all Toyotomi warriors will fall so easily.
Dare you try to take my head?
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Unbelievable.
Okay, that puts the castle under our control.
All right, cut the ropes. Let the boulders block the path. We have them! All units, charge!
The time has come. Attack their main camp while the water is low.
Then take it back.
You might have potential. Show me what you got.
Trying to pulp first.
You must be Yoshihiro Shimazu. I'll take your head if you don't.
Fool! I was taking heads back when you were a suckling babe. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
You're even greater than I imagined.
Sako has left the battlefield.
At last you show your head, my enemy. It is I, however, who shall return with it.
I'd rather not face that little girl while she's throwing such a tantrum. Then we'll rush them from all sides.
Shimazu, I can see the blood of my kin dripping from your hands. But soon, the only blood that flows from your body shall be your own.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Such amazing skills!
Destroy the bridge! Cut them off!
Cannot hold up much longer. We need reinforcements.
My father's trusted blade will make quick work of you.
There they are. All right, I'll show you what a Shimazu can do.
How could I have allowed this to happen? Yoshihiro Shimazu, at long last, you will die by my hand.
Now how are you gonna enjoy this fight if you can't let go of that grudge? They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Unbelievable!
I must retreat to ensure the future of my clan.
The Toyotomi forces are enormous. Even we can't stop them. We'll have to surrender. But first, how about we give them one good fight? Why do you think they call me the devil?
Here's my best. Not enough.
I shall be your opponent.
I wish you luck keeping up with me.
I dare you to tried to take my head.
Do not disappoint me!
Roll over and play dead, Shimazu! You can't win!
Don't you think you should learn how mean the Shimazu are before suggesting that? They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
You're even greater than I imagined.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
What wondrous warcraft!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Even greater than I imagined.
No shame in retreat, as long as you win in the end.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. That'll teach them not to mess with us again. But they put up a noble fight. I've got no problem with joining them now. The bigger the risk, the bigger the win.
In their first battle, Yoshihiro succeeded in defeating Hideyoshi. However, one victory was hardly enough to drive back the ambitious ruler of most of Japan. Eventually, Hideyoshi became accustomed to the features of the island, and soon after, his superior numbers and vast resources quickly brought the Shimazu to their knees. With Kyushu subjugated, there were only two forces remaining that were powerful enough to challenge Hideyoshi's control: the Hojo clan in Kanto and the Date clan in Oshu. In an effort to completely destroy the Hojo in a single blow, Hideyoshi sent a massive army to attack their home, Odawara Castle, from two directions. The figure of Yoshihiro could be seen among those attacking from the east.
I may be living on borrowed time, but at least I can earn my keep.
Chapter 2. Siege of Odawara Castle.
One gamble after another. That's life.
This is not just a battle to attack the Hojo. We must show our strength and sap the will of anyone else who wants to oppose us. Then we will make a new, happy Japan.
That's right, folks! We're almost there!
Masamune Date is here to see you, my lord.
Masamune? Has he come to yield as well?
This kid could get killed at any second, but he shows no sign of fear. He's good.
My apologies for being late.
I would take your head, but it's worth more where it is now.
Yeah. Yes, sir!
So, let's make our enemies beg us for peace!
I'm counting on you guys to take down the Eastern Front. Now get to it!
Toyohisa, learn everything you can from Hideyoshi's strategy. It's up to you to lead the next generation of the Shimazu. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Look out! Here I come!
I shall be your opponent.
First the gate won't open, and now cannons! Odawara Castle
vessel is truly formidable.
Stop the enemy from firing! I can't stand to watch my soldiers get lambasted like that!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Wow, look at all these guys. They're unstoppable. I guess it's good we joined up with Hideyoshi after all. It's unwise for us to attack all on our own. We should open the gates from the inside and bring in our allies.
There's only one thing deadlier than a blade in war. An empty stomach. Find out where they're keeping their provisions, then we'll starve them out.
Look out! Here I come! Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
Why do you think they call me the devil?
Death to the intruders.
These things are more than just a bit annoying. Take out the officers controlling them.
Look out! Here I come!
Test your skill against my experience.
Sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Impressive. Most impressive.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Remember, slow and steady wins the race.
How strange. Is your main camp of no value to you?
Yow! Get back here! They're all over the main camp!
Fool. Don't be so rash.
Look out! Here I come! Look out! Here I come!
Meet the devil. I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
That's some very pretty work you're doing out there.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Remember, slow and steady wins the race.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
The end is inevitable. Give in. A land ruled by this monkey? Chaotic, yes, but far too stupid. I am the wind that calls forth chaos. Chaos will still prevail where I have failed.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Good job. But there's still more work to be done.
So they've come this far.
I will show you the power of the Hojo! They're trying to take my head. May at least our legacy go unforgotten.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Might like that is a rare find on the battlefield.
Long live the Hojo clan.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. The heart of a devil beats within me.
The Hojo were destroyed, and Japan was united at last. Having served in the attack, Yoshihiro now fully understood Hideyoshi's cleverness in battle. He gave up his own dreams of one day ruling the land. Before long, Hideyoshi, the one who had unified Japan, passed away. Soon thereafter, Ieyasu Tokugawa and Mitsunari Ishida became bitter enemies. Warriors throughout the land began to take sides with either Ieyasu's eastern army or Mitsunari's western army. Yoshihiro believed that if Mitsunari was victorious, he would still have a chance of eventually taking the land for himself. He joined the western army with high hopes that his gamble might eventually pay off.
Ieyasu may be the smart bet, but I prefer to ride the dark horse.
Chapter 3, Battle of Kusegawa.
One gamble after another. That's life. I will join the Western Army.
No, Uncle, you mustn't!
Samurai go where battles are, Toyohisa. And I am a samurai. This is my last great gamble during this period of war, and the only thing that I risk is my life.
You can't. I won't let you.
Shimazu's your clan now.
Uncle!
Toyohisa, why have you come? And all of you, I thought I told you.
We are also samurai. Proud samurai of Kyushu.
Then Let us fight and win.
Yes, sir!
This is the fight that's going to lead us on our path to conquering Japan. So we better win. And we better win big. Let's embarrass these guys.
I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Okay, we lured the enemy out. Now we're going to trash him.
No! In the trap! Pull back!
Beat the devil.
Just your skill against my experience.
We have to secure an escape route. Hurry!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. Such prowess in combat. Mitsunari's a fine dreamer, but sooner or later reality's gonna smack him upside the head.
That kind of stuff would worry me if you were. Except, you're the one who likes this, right? Does that mean I should worry?
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
We're gonna cut off their retreat. Follow my lead.
I had expected the Shimazu to side with the Tokugawa.
You're right. I'm not a fan of this side either. I just like Tokugawa less. I shall be your opponent.
You can't keep me away when blood is in the air. I'll kill you in ways you never imagined.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
I look forward to slaying you the next time we meet. Don't get too excited. I'll be back to play with you later.
I have no other choice. I shall die a glorious death. Look out! Here I come! I cannot die just yet!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
It is just as Hanzo said.
If only I had arrived sooner.
Now, Masa, you take Akashi. Ina, you deal with Shimazu. We shall attack the main camp and create an opening.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. Such prowess in combat. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Ugh, can't you do anything right?
My skill will be your last sight on this earth.
think they call me the devil.
You are insane about battle, but it works for you.
Hanzo, opportunity has presented itself. I create the crossbow.
Not disappoint me.
There is no point in dying a worthless death.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Look out! Here I come!
I am Ina. Know me, and you shall know pain.
I They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. Such crouch combat. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
The next time our paths cross, I will emerge victorious.
You shall vanish amongst the shadows.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Failure.
That'll boost morale. No problem.
I could keep this up till the day I die.
The Battle of Kusegawa ended in victory for the Western Army. However, in the battle that followed at Sekigahara, the Western Army suffered from multiple betrayals among its own men. The Western Army crumbled and countless warriors were cut down. Despite this, Yoshihiro was not in the least bit disturbed. No matter how thrilling it was to win a battle, a losing battle was always more exciting. And to turn a losing battle into a winning battle, that was the most thrilling of all. Surrounded by the bodies of his dead comrades, Yoshihiro could only think of sweet victory, which he could still make out gleaming in the distance.
The end of a battle is never known until the battle ends. Chapter 4. Struggle at Sekigahara. One gamble after another. That's life.
The Western Army has been decimated. This battlefield is hell itself.
Hell, huh? Hell is where devils live, isn't it?
Huh?
Chesto!
Chester!
체스터! 체스터!
Chester!
We, the Shimazu, are devils. We thrive on flesh and blood. If this battlefield is hell, then it is our home. And wherever we go, hell shall soon follow. We will charge through to the center. A losing battle. There's nothing I enjoy more. Now let's see. Toyohisa, Mitsunari, Sakon, Ginchio. I think I can keep all of them alive. This ought to be interesting.
Not disappoint me!
I shall be your opponent. Hey there, Eastern Army. Wanna see what hell looks like? They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
The battle at Sekigahara to divide the land is over. Master Kobayakawa's defection ruined the Western Army. Now, all that is left is to defeat Mitsunari.
I be your opponent. Mitsunari is surrounded in the southwest by Tanaka, Todo, and Kobayakawa. Perhaps those three officers would like to see up close how a Shimazu fights. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
My experience. Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
What took you so long?
I'm in this for the thrill. I was waiting till things got tough.
Aren't you worried that might cost us the battle?
No. The thrill I love most is that of turning the tide. I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
In the northwest, Ginchio is surrounded by Ii, Kuroda, and Hosokawa. All right, I think I can fit all three of them under the head of my hammer. I be your They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
Kobayakawa, useless fools, all of them. Hanzo, I entrust you to succeed where they have failed.
As you command.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Do not disappoint me! They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
If this battlefield is hell, then a devil like yourself must be right at home.
As are you, little Miss Tachibana. Probably shouldn't get too comfortable, though. Let's fight our way out of this, shall we?
Ina, you are to support the front lines.
Leave it to me!
I shall be your opponent.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Your impulse shall be your undoing. Those that disturb my master's land must die.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your
So it ends.
We must gather in the center.
Hey, I give the orders around here.
Saikon's got Kikawa, Mori, and Ikeda riding his back at Mount Angra. They look like they're hungry for a little pain, don't you think?
Look out! Here I come!
I dare you to try to take my
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
Why do you think they call me the devil? I shall be your opponent. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Now here's a man I never expected to owe my life to.
Hey, I just didn't want to see such an experienced warrior die in a place like this.
So you'd rather see me die in some other place, then?
Tarakatsu, get rid of Sako once and for all. As you wish. My skill will be your last sight on this earth.
The Guardian of the Tokugawa versus Shimazu the Devil. This should be interesting.
To face me on the battlefield is to embrace your own death. Surely you are aware of this. I find amusement in your vigor, old
Be careful not to get yourself killed. That is an order from one warrior to another.
Don't sweat it, baby doll. I wouldn't let anyone kill me but you. Let's see what you're made of. Looks like I win. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
There is no honor in treating one's life recklessly.
We must gather in the center.
Those sneaky guys have got to be up to something. Well, we'll find out soon enough.
My bow shall deliver you unto your grave.
However, this changes nothing between us.
The battle has been decided. Why do you continue to resist?
As long as there is still one man who resists, no battle is ever over. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
The next time our paths cross, I will emerge victorious.
Daughter of Tachibana.
Let me guess. You wish me to concentrate in the center. That is typical of the Shimazu.
I don't have to tell you, huh? Maybe you know me a little too well.
father, at your service.
Ah, Hidetada, you've arrived. From there, we will strike at the Tokugawa.
They're gonna try to bust right through our formation. This guy enjoys taking some zany risks. I like that.
Look out! Here I come! Look out! Here I come! Look out! Here I come!
I was just about to call for your assistance.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Never so much when I'm watching you.
I am proud to stand by your side on the battlefield. My very best is only the least I can do.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It seems that your bloodlust is without equal.
Test your skill against my experience.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
I shall be your opponent.
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Where did I go wrong?
Look out! Here I come!
I've just about turned this battle around now. Only one target still remains. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Words cannot express your might on the battlefield.
The time is now. I will defeat you to realize my ambition.
Why do you think they call me the devil?
Japan is almost mine. How did I let it slip through my hands?
No thing is a sure thing, Ieyasu. Perhaps you'd have won if you'd known that.
Don't waver. The Tachibana will not be beaten.
Where did I go wrong?
defeat is an important lesson as well.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. The fun isn't in the victory, but in the gamble. Satisfaction comes first. Now then, I wonder what the cards hold for me next. The bigger the risk, the bigger the win.
Yoshihiro's incredible will to fight led the Western army to victory at Sekigahara. Mitsunari ordered the pursuit of Ieyasu as he fled with the rest of his forces and eventually drove him back to his base in Edo. Yoshihiro continued to follow Mitsunari and made his way with the Western army to Edo as well. However, on the eve of what was meant to be the final battle, Yoshihiro's own ambitions continued to swell.
The stakes are high, almost as high as my heartbeat. Chapter 5, Siege of Edo Castle. The last gamble is the greatest of all.
Though we were victorious at Sekigahara, the world is not yet at peace. We will topple Ieyasu for good and build a world of honor and justice.
Tokugawa is powerless, and Mitsunari is not fit to rule this land. Heh, I can feel ambition stirring even in these old bones. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
You are an asset to this army.
My brother should have learned of the situation at Sekigahara by now. All I have to do is secure a place for him to lead his reinforcements.
I be your opponent.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
It is time. Light the signals. Tell the Mori it is time. Do not allow this opportunity to escape us. Forward!
Glory be with the Tokugawa! This is the best thing for me to do. I'm sure of it.
So, the dirty toads leap from pure water back to the mud. Fine. Then in the mud they shall die.
Oh, great. We're surrounded. Now what?
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Look out! Here I
I never cared much for peace anyway. Bring on the chaos once more. That's just how I like it.
Look out! Here I come!
So, Shimazu's troops have finally bared their fangs.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Here I am, Yoshihiro!
Brother! First, we take down the Toyotomi and gain control of the city. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Such amazing skill! Shimazu is vying for control of the land, is he? He'll be an even bigger nuisance than Mitsunari.
So, Yoshihiro and I share the same ambitions. Too bad for him, he's not as clever as I am.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. I found
Uncle, we'll keep on fighting until Japan is ours.
Look out! Here I come!
Why? Why have you betrayed me, Yoshihiro?
We were gambling for the land, and I wanted to bet on myself.
I dare you to try to take my head. I shall be your opponent. I shall be your opponent. I shall be your opponent.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Unbelievable.
I guess I didn't have what it takes. After all.
Such a cold embrace.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I bow to your skills.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
What wondrous warcraft.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I bow to your skills.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I bow to your skills. Now to make this battle bleed, and send Yoshihisa to the depths of the underworld.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
What wondrous warcraft.
Why do you think they call me the devil?
I will swallow your strength and leave you unwhole.
I dare you to try to take my head.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I bow to your skills.
We have gained control of the city. Next, we attack the Tokugawa.
I will not let you enter this castle!
sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
I'm broken. How novel.
Test your skill against my experience.
Do not disappoint me!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Amazing skill!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
Do not disappoint me!
I am Ina. Know me, and you shall know pain.
Look out! Here I come!
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Such amazing skill!
I am Masamune Date, Lord of Oshu.
Why do you think they call me the devil? They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I bow to your skills.
My blade thirsts for enemy blood.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I too hope to be so powerful.
The Tokugawa will never bow to the likes of you. the burden of the future to you.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I bow to your skills.
I have defeated Ieyasu Tokugawa. Sound the horns. Victory!
Okay then. Shall we go back home?
I can't believe I lost Japan to you.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ha! If you get out alive first.
You set fires? Ieyasu, you dastardly.
I can still fight.
Still fight for a dead lord? Your loyalty speaks well of you. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Death. Every bit as glorious as I imagined.
After Ieyasu is dead, I'm gonna rule the land.
You've got spirit, kid, but I'm afraid that's not enough. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Hey, wait! This isn't how it's supposed to go!
I shall fight as long as there is life left in me.
You fell like a true warrior. I'll make sure the world knows it. They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I never did any less than my best.
Shimazu, this is where our rivalry ends.
It's a shame we had to be enemies, you know. You wear the scent of battle well. I like that.
As do you. I suppose we've got a lot in common. But even though we couldn't be friends, we do make excellent foes. The final battle. Only one of us gets out alive.
Why do you think they call me the devil? What? It wasn't over already?
It isn't over until I say it May our house stand in the next world.
They sure don't make enemy officers like they used to. Kinchio Tachibana, I will not forget you. The heart of a devil beats within me. Heh. Snowfall. I am unable to weep. For this reason, I cannot even shed a tear, not for the end of this great enemy, or of these great wars. And for that, I am unbearably sad.
The land is united. Finally, everyone can enjoy the peace.
Gesto!
What is it?
Peace. I don't know how you people can put up with this tedium and tranquility. Heh. I'm just jealous. Don't worry about it, Toyohisa.